In this video, we're going to get started on installing the fuel tank into the Moke. So what I've done so far, I added some fuel into this tank, swished it around a bit just to make sure there's no more leaks. Before that, like a couple of months ago, I actually used a high pressure water to spray inside and clean everything, to clean the entire thing. The first thing we need to do is attach these felt pads. Two go on this side, I think one goes on the other side. It probably should have two on each side. So I'm just going to glue them on. Okay, so this end of the fuel tank, I need to install the fuel level sender. I'm just checking on here. I'm pretty sure the gasket, this is the old gasket. It seems like it would make sense that it goes on the back of that. I've got a brand new one in this packet. And I just need to make sure I've got this the right way up. Okay, it goes that way. Alright, I've just moved it down to the ground just so I can have it sitting this way up. That rubber seal, I just wanted it to sit evenly. I guess it probably wouldn't matter, but it's just so it's sitting evenly around the sender. Alright, I just need to make sure that is sealed, turned properly. I'll get some tool to get that done. Okay, what I've done, I've taken it outside, added some fuel in here, just to see if that leaks. Nothing's going to come out of here because that's the pickup, and obviously it reaches all the way down there. So filling it up with fuel, tilting it so this end is facing down. We've got no leaks here, which is good. Alright, so we're ready to get it in underneath the car, but we'll need to raise up the height first. Just wanted to show you this tube. This sort of sits inside the filler hole. It's just a safety thing, so there's mesh down the bottom, so it will capture anything that falls in. And when you fill it up, you just pump the fuel into there. So I'm going to insert this into the tank and put the filler cap on, and then just raise the car up a bit. Okay, so what I need to do now is raise up the tank. I think I need to remove that. I've got all the both doors open just to help with the ventilation. Get the tank up, and I just need to support it while I get the bolts put in. But once it gets into the cavity, it just needs some support underneath. Okay, so underneath, what needs to happen is this hole here leads into the body of the car. You've got these two tabs on the fuel tank. So this bracket needs to, I'll have to work out which way it goes, but it pretty much just sort of sits in that position here, like that. Bolts onto the bottom of the tank, and then into the wall of the floor. So I'll just get that fitted. Alright, the next thing to go on is the fuel tank bash plate. There are some captive nuts on that, but there are also some bolts that need to go in to the floor. So for example here, the bolt needs to go in here and then the nut and washer attached on the other side. Okay, so the next step is this metal pipe that actually comes from the actual tank. So I'm going to replace that piece of rubber. I've got a new bit of rubber to put on there, and then that runs from where the tank is and it goes towards the hole. So tank's there, that metal pipe runs along here and then it connects to, the way I'm going to do it is connected to this rubber hose here. I don't know whether that normally would be a piece of metal pipe, but I'm just going to put it as rubber for now, and it can be corrected later if it needs to. Okay, so I've got that metal pipe and a new piece of rubber at the end there. I've fixed that. This one will actually get clamped onto the tank. That'll be the next challenge. On the other end, I've just attached the hose on here because it's easier to get this on now rather than try and get it inside the box. The hard one will be this one here, getting that onto the fuel tank. In hindsight, I probably should have got that rubber hose fixed onto the fuel tank before it went in, but there is room inside there to try and do it. Alright, so there is room to tighten up that other clamp on the hose just by inserting a socket in there like that. It's painfully hard, but it's doable. Okay, so I've got that end sorted out now, that hose is tight, and the other end I've just got the rubber hose connected to the end of that metal pipe, and then the rubber hose goes out of the box. So if you think this isn't correct, let me know, because I'd like to get it done correctly. Should it have a metal pipe joining once it comes through that hole? I don't know, but I'm just doing it as rubber for now. Okay, so that rubber hose comes out of there, and then I'm just going to thread that through this hole here and then bring that into the engine bay, and then I'm going to work out, I want to have a fuel filter. I'll make the filter sort of appear maybe here somewhere. Okay, so I've got that fuel filter in there now. What I still need to do is just get another hose from the fuel pump, but I'll sort that out. That'll go to the carburetors. I'll sort that out once I install the carburetors. Alright, so I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching my videos.